Hello everyone, it's Maria Solitary Witch Tracks here. Thank you for joining me in this session of going over the different types of morning rituals and practices you can use and create for your start of your day, for acknowledging and thanking ancestors and guides, as well as the law of attraction. Now, as you can see here, this is my altar. I do a lot of my rituals here, morning, evening, you name it. I do have like a travel altar I use for like SBATs and things like that when I go outside. But this is where a lot of the magic happens in the morning. And my altar setup, I do have a little space for my ancestors. I'm sure you've seen this in my videos. I have my working candle, my cards, I pull up my spirit candle. I have it set up to where I like, so for me, it's a lot easier to have those who I want to give thanks, those who I want to share my practice, my deities, my guides, my ancestors, to have them all in one space. Now, that might not be for everyone, but for the purpose of my morning rituals, I feel this works best for me. And there are many different kinds of morning rituals and practices and ways of giving thanks. And if you've seen my previous videos, I light my candles. Each time I light a candle, I give thanks. So I have a sacred candle that I use. This little guy, he's running out because I don't have one of those long stemmed lighters, which I need to get one. But in the meantime, I light my candle and use this candle to light my other candles. And each time I light a candle, I say, I honor you with the sacred fire, the sacred flame, that kind of thing. And so I light my Great Spirit candle, I light my goddess God, I light my ancestors, the deities I work with, and I honor my guides, my animal guides that work with me and I work with. And I then have another altar behind you. That is my Hecate altar. So I honor each candle, each deity individually, and thank them. Thank them for what they do for me. And so, such as Hecate, I thank her for guiding me in the darkness, for letting me follow her flame of her torch and guide me where I need to be and leading me to my center. With Shiva, I thank him for my practice, thank him for the grounding, the meditative experience that I get in yoga. And then with Frigga and Thor, I just thank them for the strength and affection they give me throughout a daily basis to help me get where I am. I also thank them for the path they put me on, for guiding me, because there are times when it gets super stressful when I think to myself, am I where I'm supposed to be right now? Is this the right path? What's going on here? And that's been happening a bit lately, but I always draw myself back to center by thanking my guides and my deities and acknowledging that I am where I'm supposed to be for a reason, that everything happens for a reason, that you're never truly on the wrong path. It is just a part of your journey that you're supposed to be on, whether you like it or not. You will get something out of it. And so on those days that it gets rough, I'm like, am I where I'm supposed to be? I give them thanks, and it recenters and grounds myself and helps me to remember that I am where I am for a reason. Whether I don't want to be here or not right now. I'm here for a reason. Let me learn my lessons and move forward. So I do a lot of that. And then I practice what is called the law of attraction. And I'm going to tell you, this shit works. Like, holy crap. Ever since I started doing it, I've had a lot of prosperity just coming through me in different forms, whether it be gift cards or free stuff kind of thing. Like, it just falls in your lap, and it's really amazing. And so the laws of attraction I practice are health, prosperity, and fulfillment. So first for health, for a while, since May, like almost every other month, I've been getting like sick. I don't know if it's tonsillitis or not. Last week I got sick, but it was not as bad as usually is. Like, I had the scratchy throat, but that was it. Normally I get the scratchy throat one day, and the next day I wake up with full-blown fever, aches and pains, sweating. It's gross. Like, my doctor thinks it might be tonsillitis, but the last time when it did happen. Luckily, it was just congestion and sore throat and did not bloom into anything else, thankfully. So it's working. My immune system's building up. So I thank the universe, I thank Great Spirit for a healthy body that, what do I say? I say, thank you for a healthy body. Thank you for not letting me get sick easily. Thank you for letting me heal quickly and easily, that kind of thing, because I've had my back injury I'm getting over. Some days are really good, some days aren't, and that's just the way it is. But this gratefulness practice is really helping me to open my back up more and not get sick from tonsillitis, if that's what it is. and then what else? So I do thankfulness for that. I also practice thankfulness for a fulfilling job that pays a certain amount of money. And it's actually a video on Netflix. It's either called Law of Attraction or something like that, or The Secret. The guy who created Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul, he would pray and say, thank you for a job that pays $100,000 a year. Thank you for $100,000 falling in my lap. And a year later, he published his Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul books, and now he's a millionaire. So that's where that kind of comes in. You thank the universe for something you don't have but you want, and when you express that gratefulness, and when you express that idea, that intention, it's a spell in and of itself. You might not have it, but you want it. And so when you put the intention out there that you're grateful for something you want but don't have, it's almost as if the universe doesn't see why not. Like, you're already grateful if you don't have it, but you want it, so here you go, kind of thing. And so I would be thankful for that. I still haven't gotten that job yet, but it hasn't been a year. And then I also am thankful, for paying my debt off quickly, easily. And one thing I actually learned from Charlie Says Go, Charlie, is for prosperity. So every morning I always say, prosperity flows easily and effortlessly to me, and I'm open to receiving. And so when I get really stressed about money, or in the mornings when I practice my law of attraction, I say that, and it instantly calms me, it takes away the anxiety, and I get free stuff. I've gotten a lot of gift cards, restaurant, we don't have to go into details about it, but I've noticed a difference. I noticed that I'm still a little stressed, but not as stressed as I have been, which is where a lot of my back stemmed from, was that stress, financial stress. And so now I'm stressing about that less. My back is hurting less. I'm getting prosperity in these things in all these different forms. And so a lot of it is just putting that intention out there. You're creating a spell with the law of attraction when you're grateful for these things that you want but don't have. You're creating a spell. And that's how I think of it when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of it, because for me, spell work is all about intention. Whether you use tools, use your feelings, emotions, or your words, or dance, whatever, it's all a spell. And so by facing my altar and saying, thank you for this, thank you for that, prosperity flows easily and effortlessly to me, I'm open to receiving, I am making a spell. I'm putting my intention, my words out there into the universe and drawing these things to me. It's kind of like fishing. That's a good analogy. So it's kind of like fishing. You put the lure on it, so you usually you play video games, or when you go fishing places, you have certain types of lures to attract certain types of fish. Well, the law of attraction is a lot like that. You put the intent on the lure, you throw the line out there and let it work its magic, and when you reel it in, bam, it's there. The thing that you want might not be the exact form you're hoping for, but it is it is whatever it is. That's why I say I'm open to receiving, because the universe knows what you want or what you need the most. You may think you want or need something, but the universe knows otherwise and will give you what you really, really need. And so you just put your lure out there, you can go fishing, and you'll bring back something amazing and positive and great into your life. And so I really incorporate that in my morning ritual. So I do all my thanking first. I thank my deities, thank my guides, and then I open myself up to meditation just for a few minutes, just open myself for meditation, calm and still myself before I begin my law of attraction work. And then once I complete my law of attraction, oh no, Crystal! And I've been using my, I use my Earth Magic deck a lot. Yeah. I use my Earth Magic deck and ask for wisdom. So just like with prosperity, I say I'm open and receiving to any and all forms of wisdom that the universe has to give to me. And today's today's card is Volcano Volatility. And this actually kind of coincides with the full moon tomorrow, the pink moon, the moon in Libra. The day of this moon, or the day before the moon, or like a few days beforehand, things can get very volatile, and so like it can be emotional. I mean, it's a pink moon, so it's the moon of the heart, but also the moon of new beginnings and time to create things. So it's like, in a sense, it's a purging. And the past couple moons have been like this. A lot of the moons lately have been heart-centered and heart-spaced. In order to make room for that love and that heart-centering, there needs to be purging. So it's just a reminder to be careful while you're purging those emotions, because it can get volatile. I had an incident yesterday, but everything's been resolved, thankfully. But just remember that it is okay to feel what you're feeling and let it go. But I thank you guys so much for watching this video and joining me in this session about the different types of morning rituals that you can do. That is just one type. If you guys just want to light a candle, meditate, do what you need to do what feels right. But for me, giving thanks to those who've been guiding me all this time, thanks to the universe who's been providing for me, and open and receiving to any source of wisdom and prosperity and things like that. That is how I conduct my morning rituals. I would love to hear what you guys do, so drop a comment. If you make a video, tag me in it. I would love to see and read your comments. Thank you so much. Blessed be. Namaste.